Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Bandwidth for the Giz Wiz is brought to you by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com.
It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1498, recorded on Thursday, December 18th, 2014. Inflate My Ego.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Today on the Giz Wiz, we got CES previews, more disco lights than you can shake a stick at, and one of the best months ever. All next.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMGchad on Twit TV. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
I hope that you are ready for the best show on earth. And here he is, your host, Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. How are you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good. You know, let's do this quick because I want to go see that best show on earth. Where is it?
You know, it's right after this show.
Okay.
It's called Twitch. This Week in Computer Heart is right. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This is the best show on earth, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, then there's nothing to look forward to for the rest of our lives.
Nope. Yeah, we're done. We can just stop. We can just quit.
We're done.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Whose phone is that?
Yeah. Who's
So is there a big thing out there at the brick house getting it ready for Christmas? Like, do you put stuff on the building and...
Well, we're definitely getting ready for our 24-hour extravaganza, and then all around there's little, well, you can't quite see, but in the wide shot there's a stocking. It's really hard to see, but over here we got stockings on some of the sets, and
so there are 26 people and one stocking.
Basically. If you
see,
my shirt,
does it say Leo on it?
It says police box.
Oh, police box.
It's this is from Becky.
Doctor Who.
It is Doctor Who. It's the TARDIS stocking. You know, wow, it was larger on the inside. That's crazy. Apparently, it has Doctor Who socks in it. Oh wow!
Oh, that's so funny.
It's a stocking with stockings in it.
Amazing, amazing.
Really so I'm wearing this shirt, by the way.
Right.
This is a shirt. It might look a little, you know, it's a little bit creased because we just got these in a while back. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and iron it just to kind of get these creases out. But a while back we had a shirt sale on Teespring, and this was one of the styles of shirts you could get. This was the baby blue button-down shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, this is if you had bought a shirt back then. This is a shirt that you would have gotten. I hope my mother will be proud of me. My, you know, not a lot of people know this, but all of the tables at Twit double as ironing boards.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
you know, it is so bizarre because I was looking at my stash in the monitor, and gosh, I'm going to do the same thing. I hope people don't mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do we have the exact same? I think I think we have.
Oh, that is
that's weird. Oh, that's.
Wait, what brand is yours?
Black & Decker Professional.
Oh no, mine is Proctor Silex Amateur.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, you
So
have the
close.
better iron. You
So
have
close.
the better iron.
You know, I've never ironed on a solid table before. I think that there does need to be a little bit of you know,
padding,
steam pass through somehow.
Oh. You know, why don't you just put it back on and press it while you're wearing it?
You know, that's what I was thinking. It's just, I'm sure that my skin would be a really great.
You know, it's a moisturizer. It moisturizes as it flattens.
But it's waterproof. This iron has stuff in it, like gunk, like it has like what is it? Water deposits, like hard water deposits, like stuck inside of the.
Oh my word!
What
is the water like in Petaluma?
Hard water. I mean, it's good. It's
good. Okay.
I would say that it's like see this white dust on here. It's like I don't know. It's weird. It just keeps.
You know, you buy a shirt on sale. What do you expect? I think the dust is built in.
Yeah, these crummy shirts. You know, this was a bit, but it's also I really did want to iron this shirt. We just got them in, and it's okay. There we go. So I think that's fairly ironed. Let's see.
All right. Now, no one say that his pants are wrinkled because we just don't want to see that.
I don't think we have that type of. You know, there are no censorships on the internet, but. I don't think that's quite Netcast you trust material. Did I just lose? There it is. I see it. Oh, Alex jumping in here. Thank you. Netcast you love. It's not Netcast you trust. Let's be honest.
Netcast you love from people who iron.
Netcast you love from people with iron shirts. If they don't have time, they'll do it live on the show. I think that's a little bit too long of an intro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hey, anything gone on with you this week?
Let's see. This week has been relatively quiet. All the, you know, the shows for Christmas gadgets are over. The only thing that's starting to come in by the dozens are CES press releases.
Oh my gosh! You know that you've signed up for CES correctly when you start getting hundreds of emails every day. Talking about new product releases.
Yes. And you know, I used to try to respond when it was a gadget that didn't fit into what I want, but I don't do that anymore because then you get back 5 paragraphs about why you're wrong, and it does fit into.
Yep. It's like, you know, it's like that issue with the Bluetooth speakers. It's like we have too many Bluetooth speakers, but this one is different. It's like before you can even get out your sentence, they're pitching you on why you're wrong.
But this, at one event, it was new. I said, you know, I cover electronic gadgets, and so this really is nothing I would cover. And their response was, you know, you really should think about broadening the kind of thing. Really?
Yes.
Really?
It doesn't surprise me.
I said, so what I've been doing for 20 years, I should really change
the audience that I've worked on for my entire career, change it.
Change it.
It's not working out for me, I guess. You're right.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, we're coming up. This is the last recorded on-date episode for us at the Giz Wiz, and next week will be our best of episode,
which we did already.
Which we've already recorded. It's pretty good, I gotta say. It's one of the best of the episodes that we've ever done. And then
it's 7 minutes long.
Yeah, we only really had one good gadget this year.
Yeah, but it was good. Yeah, it was profound and well-meaning.
The best of. Like, this is not like a best of. This is the best of.
Well, wait, it was the best and the worst, right?
Oh, it was. That's actually what we ended up doing. Is we covered our best favorite gadgets and the worst gadgets that we thought that you guys would get a kick out of seeing again. So that was a lot of fun, and that'll be next week. And Twit is just all... I mean, everyone is getting ready for the 24-hour New Year's Eve event, which will be the week after the best of. So we won't actually be recording because all of Twit, the entire studio will be taken over with hundreds of people celebrating the new year and giving you guys 24-hour live coverage of the entire day. It's going to be really, really fun.
And in between there are other things happening, which I will be taking part in with doing. I won't tell you who's going to be involved in it.
Ooh.
But I will be doing a live match game.
Oh, man.
Using many people at the Brick House.
Perfect.
So I will MC it from here, and it'll be one of the things that we'll be doing.
That'll be great. So look forward to that, and of course we'll tell you all about that also probably at the end of the show. But let's jump into our first gadgets.
Okay, well, there was a PepCom event a couple weeks ago, and there was one gadget that I wanted to save for this show because it was one of those things where I said, no, no, no. And the guy said, yes, yes, yes. And he was right. Okay. So let's watch that video.
Dick DeBartolo, Mads Try to end the Giz Wiz at PepCom. We're looking for something new. No, not another fitness band.
No, let me tell you about it. Can I tell you about it?
All right.
Would you like to hear?
This is a fitness band.
Listen to this. This is the world's first fitness device, and it's a TalkBand all in one. It's a Bluetooth headset and a fitness device all in one. Let me show you how this works. How crazy is this, right? You push this button right here, and it makes a Bluetooth headset.
Wow.
Pop it in your ear. You can use it to stream music and take your phone calls.
Nice. Now, what does it do as the fitness device?
Let me show you. When you plug it back into the band, it monitors your time, your steps, how many calories you burn, and your sleep patterns.
That is pretty neat. Now, how are you charging that?
Charging is the best part of it. Let me show you that. You take it off, right? And you charge it through the band, through a standard USB port.
That is pretty neat.
You don't need any additional charging accessories. You can charge it through your laptop or an AC adapter.
And you wanted him to see it pop it out again? Yeah. All right, he's going to pop it out another time for our cameraman.
You push this button right here, pop it out, and we have 3 different silicone earpieces that come with it, and you just put it in your ear, just like this, right?
What I like is that the earpiece, no matter which of the 3 you use, it'll slide into the band.
Exactly, exactly.
And the retail price is?
$129.99, and it goes on sale for tomorrow. Newegg.com, Fry's Electronics, or gethuawei.com.
Okay, and what's the name of that device?
This is the Huawei TalkBand B1.
The TalkBand B1. I'm going to just show the box. One sec. There it is, TalkBand. Why? Oh, it's talking to me. Oh, right, yeah.
Hopefully it says nice things.
Oh, yeah, no. It's saying pick up the pace. Wow. It's a snotty little TalkBand, but I like it. Dick DeBartolo and Mads Try to end the Giz Wiz with another One Take Theater here on Twit. Bye. Well, the whole thing's in my ear.
That's how you get in shape, is it has to, like, you know, pick up, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's go. So I thought that was kind of clever, actually.
Yeah, I remember seeing this when they first announced it, and it was concepts. It's neat to see that it's an actual thing.
It finally made it, and I also like the way they charge it, because a lot of bands, you need to click something onto it for it to take the USB charger, whereas this, you just plug the whole watch into a USB receptacle on the laptop or whatever you have, and all 3, you get all 3 of the fittings for your ear, and any one of them still fits back into the TalkBand.
I gotta say, that lady does not, I don't know if that's how I normally...
Yes, that's how a spokesmodel sleeps. Right.
I'm putting my hand in front of me like that.
Yes, exactly.
It's a little...
I don't want my display obscured. So if someone walks in the room, I want them to see that my
how
band
long
is
I've been sleeping and how well my sleep has been going for me.
The quality of my sleep.
Right. So yeah, that's a really neat concept on the charging, is the whole band just has a USB cable at one end.
Yeah, I think that's just great.
Plug the whole darn thing in there. That's really smart. I actually like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really nice. And it's
so
nice.
It's Bluetooth and NFC if you have a Samsung device, and and also it's water resistant and dust proof, and it's the IP57 standard which I think is up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about getting in the rain or taking it off when you wash your hands. So all in all, the guy was right.
They're getting closer. They're getting closer and closer to like the perfect thing. With it being water resistant, easy to charge, I missed the price. What was?
It's $130.
Yeah.
So considering it's also a Bluetooth earpiece, it's not bad.
Right. Boop.
So the thing is, if you're running while you're talking, how does the TalkBand know what to do?
It might only. I would suspect it'd be one or the other.
Yeah, that's right. Unless while you're talking to the person, they say, what is that thing counting in the background? Say, oh, well, that's my sound. My TalkBand has to keep track.
Yeah, while you're in the middle of a conversation, 300 calories reached.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's interesting. From Huawei, the TalkBand B1. Yeah, it's, I don't know. What I was thinking of is, would I buy this right now? I don't know. I want this space to mature.
I have several things on the show that you might want.
Okay.
You're definitely going to want the thing in the letter of the week.
Oh, good.
I'm ordering one instantly.
Perfect. Cool.
Well, you started something when you introduced the disco bulb.
Yeah, I'm sure we have 7 around here.
All right, well, while you find it, we can run my video because I went nuts buying more stuff.
Perfect.
And here it is.
Wow.
Whoa! Welcome to Disco Dicks, where the music never stops. And if you don't believe me, ask the neighbors, ask the police. They're here all the time. All right, let's turn on a real light. I was going to put on a silly wig or something, but I decided that Rogaine, gotta love it. Anyway, a couple of months ago on the Giz Wiz, Chad introduced us to the disco bulb. You don't need motors, you don't need a disco ball. Everything is in the bulb. And you get a great effect on the ceiling. Our cameraman's going wacko here, Dennis. And so I love the bulb, Dennis loved the bulb. I bought several, about 6 people at Twit bought them. We found out you can get them as low as like $4 if you don't mind waiting a couple months when they come from overseas. Since then, so many disco ball items have come out. I'm going to show you some, okay? So you see this guy here? You need a lamp to put that in. You can put it into any lighting fixture. Then I found this on eBay. You don't need a lighting fixture. It's the bulb built into a stand so it can stand up on a piece of furniture. But
it has its own AC
power tripod, so you can aim it anywhere you want. And that, I think, was $12. Then this came from Ion, and it's called Party Starter. And guess what this is? A little Bluetooth speaker with its own disco light built in.
That's nice.
Now, this disco light, I'm going to aim it toward the camera. Hope I don't blind you. This disco light actually pulses to the music. It's not doing it now because the music has to be Bluetooth and playing through this device. And finally, I found this on Amazon.
That one looks insane.
This is 3 times more powerful than this. This has I believe it's a 3-watt LED light. This has 3 3-watt LED lights. And this has a little control panel here. So you can get it to do different kinds of lights. You can do it so it's doing just red, it's doing just green, it's doing just blue. Then it's going to do all 3 of them. And then you can do speed. And there's a flash mode in here. And That's too, and there we go. There's a strobe mode. And this has a microphone in it also. So this can also pulse to the music. So this is all started by OMGchad and finishing up with Disco Dick. And I thought I'd do all three of them because it's soon New Year's Eve, and what a great way to get your party going. And the music ended. Perfect timing.
That is really, that is a, you know, we should throw a twit disco during the New Year's Eve event.
Well, I'm going to have all mine going. You know, they're going to, I'm doing the Match Game thing, but then they're going to come to me at midnight. So I'll have,
perfect.
I'm either going to be here at Times Square, but either way, they're going to cut to me. And I also got Amazon, you cannot figure out. So that device that you can click in different programs has a microphone.
The large one?
The large one,
Yeah.
that one. And what prices is it showing?
$16.01.
Yes, I paid $25.
Wow.
And this afternoon, when I was putting this piece together and putting links up, I went, wait a minute.
$9 less expensive.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
What? Also, what do these things cost to make that now it's $16? And it has a little control panel, and you can, as I said, you can just have it do red, green, blue, mix them up, speed it up, slow it down, have it throw in a strobe light while it's doing that, and then you can click it over to microphone mode, and it'll do all the flashing to match that.
It looks like from third-party resellers on used ones, you could get it for as little as like $7.50 at one point. This is in July, you know, so a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
A few months ago, but yeah, this is that little app that I have, Camelizer.
Oh, that is great. I'm glad that you have that up there. That is super.
Yeah, that one really does help me kind of wrap my head around how soon it's going to change, where it's been in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, Camelizer is a really good one. That one looked humongous, and like it could totally fill a room with light.
It is. Let me see.
That almost looked like a professional piece of, like, you know, something like an actual DJ would have just to kind of fill the room. Yeah.
There it is.
Wow.
I mean, it's all plastic, and the whole thing weighs like 4 ounces, but it's pretty interesting.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I can't remember the name of the company, but I bought a really cheap version, and it was this, but out of the box it was dead.
Yeah.
So
it looks like it has DMX controls on the back of it.
Yeah, you know, but I noticed online on Amazon asking questions, and people said no one's been able to figure out what that thing does. I think it was made for an additional piece of equipment that no one has. I'm not quite sure, but no one. But you know what? The questions and answers across the line are so funny. Someone said, "Mine isn't working. Mine isn't working. The fuse is blown." And someone else said, "That doesn't matter. Mine works fine." And I took the fuse. I opened the fuse thing, and there's no fuse in it. What? I know. I'm looking now. I think mine actually has a fuse in it.
Weird.
Yeah. You know what? These things are poorly made. The entire fuse box is turning, so I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah, don't touch it. Yeah, for people are asking in the chat room what DMX is. DMX is the lighting control. Like all the lights in our studio, they look an awful lot like actual audio cable lights, like XLR plugs. But it's a way to send information to all the lights so that they can turn on and off automatically. And so this says, you know, DMX 512 control panel. I am not familiar enough with DMX stuff to know what that's talking about.
Yeah, am I missing? You know, I think that was the buzz that Josh heard earlier, because I actually had my microphone plugged into the disco light.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it fit. You know, I figured,
no reason not to. I mean, you can have a party every time you talk.
This must take
XLRs.
a mic plug.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So yeah, I don't know.
The other little guy was the Ion. That is $40. So that's a little Bluetooth speaker. Not astounding sound, but It has the little disco light in the top, and that works a little differently. There's no moving, spinning disc in there, but since it actually moves to the beat of the music, the lights glow and dim and go on and off to the beat of the music. So it still has a nice little effect, and that's a little guy. You could throw that in the backpack, and you could have a party on an airplane if you had enough willing people. So that's kind of fun. And that was $39.99, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that's it seems like it would just add a little bit of mood to the room.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Perfect. And then that tripod, I'm really actually excited about because I really want to do some sort of thing whenever I stream on Twitch.
You keep talking. I'm going to reach back and find
Okay,
that.
no problem. Whenever I stream on Twitch, I really want, like, people will donate or I'll get a new subscriber. Yeah. And I've always wanted to, like, have some event happen. And I was trying to figure out how to, like, buy a plug, a light, thing and point it at me. And that solves all the issues, basically.
Yeah, this is really neat. And I believe it's a standard tripod plug at the bottom.
Yeah, that looks very much like a standard.
Yeah, if you didn't want to use that. And I think it also came with like a shelf hook that plugged into the same device. So this is great. Everything, your AC power, and the lamp is built in.
And I could easily, normally the base light is $4 or $5 that we found on Amazon. So it adds $10, but I could easily see, if I was trying to figure out some sort of solution to actually go out and buy something, because I don't have anything at home that's going to work, I could easily spend $10. Seems like a reasonable price for me who's trying to solve this solution.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you know what? I think in the questions, there's a sticker on the bottom of mine that says sound activated. But I believe people answering questions said, don't believe it because it does not react to the sound. I don't see any little mic or anything. So I'm not sure. I didn't actually see that it was, see that little label until I was holding it up now. But like you, I wanted more lines.
Right.
I'm going to have to buy another whole clip lamp just so I can put this bulb in it, and that did solve that problem.
Right. And it has its own power source. It does feel really nice. Thanks for showing us even more disco awesomeness. Love it. And then, of course, the original, which we'll have, the original 3-watt LED disco bulb, which we found for $4.59 on Amazon.
And you paid what, 20, right?
We originally paid $20 at the Spirit of Halloween. That was for one bulb, and then we bought 7 or 8. I bought 3. You bought 3. John bought 3. So that's 9.
I bought 3.
You bought 3.
Right. I bought 1, and I bought 2, and Dennis bought 1.
Just this, this show has moved 12 of these dozen disco bulbs. So, say again. How many of them worked? Mine all worked.
Mine all worked.
He had Jeff is saying that he had 2 out that didn't work.
Really?
2 out of 6.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Okay. Well, we can safely assume that at $4, quality control is you are the quality control.
Yeah. Does it? Yeah. You get to plug it in.
You test it at home, and you're stuck with it.
Perfect. Well, let's figure out what is gadget number 3.
Gadget number 3 is we're going to look at a real fast look at 4 2015 CES innovation winners. And then a close-up look at one of the more inventive things that also won an award that will be featured next month at CES. So let's take a peek there.
Dick DeBartolo, Mads Medistrator, and the Giz Wiz at CES Unveiled, taking a look at 2015 CES Innovation Awards. Smart ball, there are a couple of different versions here. This is a ball with like a little computer inside. You download an app to your phone, and as you play, the app will act as your coach and tell you what you're doing wrong. This little guy, Swift Point, this is a tiny little mouse. It works with the Mac. It works with the iPad, Android. It's Bluetooth, obviously wireless, ultra small. They were going to call it the Minnie Mouse, but then they would get sued. So that is the Swift Point. And this over here, this is, I guess, one of the most unusual things here. These are from Access, and these are AirPlay 2. These are actual levitating speakers. The bass notes from the bottom and the mid-range and high notes in the top. I'm assuming that's the way it is. They have them on the glass, and we cannot hear them play, but we will hear them at CES. And then finally over here is Fuzz Designs, the world's first Bluetooth-enabled padlock. So what you'll do is you can unlock it with your cell phone. So now if you lose your cell phone, you're not getting in your locker either. Dick DeBartolo, we're going to look at something else kind of strange, the directional signal jacket. Okay, let's take a look. Crowded here today. Which way are you going, sir? Would you let me?
Go right.
Whoa! Look at that. What is this?
This is a jacket that enhances cycle safety. You have LEDs on the front. You have LEDs on the back. But most of all, when you want to turn, you simply put your arm out and it signals, hand back on the handlebars, make a turn, and they self-cancel. So you're not doing anything that you don't normally do riding a bike.
And how are they powered?
They're powered with a USB rechargeable battery. Lasts up to 30 hours, but you can unplug it and put the rest of the jacket in the wash, including the LEDs.
And you know, I'm going to have you turn around, Mark, so we can see the lights in the back. So the red flashing lights stay on all the time?
Yes, they do.
Okay, and I can see that the directional signals on the sleeves are front and back.
Yes.
And is this jacket on the market now?
Yes, it is. It's $160, available from the VisiJack's website, and shortly to be in distribution in the States.
Amazing, and there's the spelling of it. And you won an innovation award?
We're lucky enough to be honored, yes. Lovely, fantastic for a small UK company.
Excellent. Did you invent it?
No, but we're working with the inventor who's in the company.
Great. Pretty neat. The VisiJack, Dick DeBartolo, Mads Administrator, and the Giz Wiz. Look around some more. Bye.
That jacket looks so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, isn't it?
That is really neat. And
it is.
How
23 LEDs. You know, the red lights in the back are on all the time. When you raise your arm to signal a turn, it lights up front and back. When you put your arm down, I think he said it's 5 seconds, and then the light automatically goes out.
That is so neat.
Yeah, and he said a lot of people wear them, leave the jacket on even in daytime because they're just very visible as a biker.
That is really, really neat. It's fun, you know, you're doing left and right. Part of me was like, oh, because in Scouts, I remember we learned if you're gonna go right, you do this. If you're gonna go left, you do this. If you're gonna like brake,
oh, that's right,
you know,
yes,
you do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's smart enough to know exactly which way your arm. But either way, just pointing on a bike is enough to trigger it. That is just cool. That is really, really neat.
That is VisiJack's. It is
VisiJack's. Very man. We got the news. You know, a whole like year ahead of everyone else. This is 2015 winners.
Yes, exactly.
It's really cool. I gotta say.
Yes, and people sometimes say, well, how could it be a 2015 winner? So they pick the winners late November or mid-November, mainly so that people who really have something innovative can at CES have the plaque on their desk. And, you know, if they have flyers, they can buy little stickers that said we won. So the Innovation Awards are really given out a little bit before CES.
Right, ahead of time.
But that's what we know is going to be hot in 2015.
Very, very neat. Well, I think now it's time.
Wow, there is no stopping Chad's
Holiday.
Crappy corner, Dickie D and Chad are here. It's time for Chad's Crappy Corner.
You know, turn around. You're wearing your Visitape.
I am. Did you not see?
You know, that's the very cheap. This is the very cheap version.
This is a little bit of Hollywood magic right there. I'm very blue in this shot because of we're about to move sets. But yeah, I am a vain type of guy, and I wanted my shirt to look thinner. So you just tape it up, you know. Just tape it up in the back.
It's great. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, for my crappy corner, we are going back. Do you remember the inflatable month that we had?
Oh, things you can blow up.
Things that we can blow up.
Things that inflate.
That's when we had we did the sock and boppers and forget.
We did Jeff's ego.
We did his ego.
We did his ego.
Right. Yeah. And you know, and yeah, it was just a great month. So. We're heading back to that month to show off a product that we found after the month was over, and we really, really liked it. It's so large that we have to move sets. This tiny set here cannot contain what we found. It's way over here in the
inflatable car? Can I guess inflatable?
It's an inflatable chair. Check this thing out. This is I guess we just found it online on Amazon. And it's it's really cool. It has a few really neat features. One is that it cost $46, and it comes not only with the chair but with a pump to inflate it. So you don't have to worry about getting a pump or using like a foot pump. It comes with a fully mechanical, like actual, motorized pump. One of the cool things is that it comes with a whole bunch of different valves, which I like because you could blow up other things, like just the pump alone for $46 is a really good buy. There are 3 different sections to the chair, and so there's 3 different valves. Oh, my tape just broke. So there's 3 different valves. These valves are also really neat because they have sort of 3 sections in them each individually. So you can kind of see this is one if you want to use one of the pumps nozzles. Here's a different one. So you can like sort of pick and choose which one you're going to use. So this is the correct size for that one right in the middle. I'll have to kind of move the just because we don't have a whole bunch of space on the cord. But you listen, this is about ready to get very loud. I will warn you, so you may want to turn down my mic, but we'll inflate this the rest of the way.
How many pounds does your chair take?
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure how many pounds of like torque or whatever it'll do. And then you can also, of course, push this all the way in so it's flush. There you go. And we'll do this one more. This bottom cushion also needs a little bit more.
Wow.
So we'll pull this off. You know what? Go ahead.
Does it? I thought on Amazon, I looked it up. I thought it said that it was a 5-weight chair.
It is. So here, I'll show that next.
Okay, I'll let you finish doing that. And I just wanted to make sure I had the right chair. Oh, that actually looks nice when you give it full air.
Yeah. So yeah, we kind of wanted it to be a little bit uninflated. So the way that it's
what, Chad, stick it in your shirt sleeve.
the pump?
Yeah, and you can blow the wrinkles out.
Woohoo! There we go.
Yeah, you have to just, there you go. Tighten it around. You have to pull it tight around your around the pump. There you go. Look at that. Why bother going to the gym?
Exactly. You get muscles immediately. It's really great. So the way that it's a 5-way chair, I really only think it's a 2-way chair, to be honest. Is that it's a chair like this, just like this, and on the back there are little clips. So you can go ahead and unclip these, just like this, very simple, and then it will fold out to be a lounge instead of just a chair, which is pretty nice.
Actually, can you lay that? Could you sleep on it?
I think it's a twin bed size, so I'm pretty positive. Yeah, you could.
All right. So
comfortable?
It's like 3.
This is
all right.
permanently attached, though. There's no way to get rid of the headrest.
Okay.
Now you can take it, turn it over, and do sort of this if you're gonna have like movie night on the.
And now it's a life raft.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Is that I wonder if you can just throw this in the water, and it would. I have to sit weird because I have a whole bunch of equipment on my belt here. Let move
okay.
That. There we go. So you could use it like this to kind of lounge a little bit better.
So now you have 4 things.
I guess it's a chair. It says chair. It's a bed, lounge, and a recliner. That's 4.
And a trampoline.
And and a workout. If you're trying to like, move around a whole bunch. And but yeah, there you go. I like it. I think for $50, for $46, that's a pretty good price for.
No, I do too. Especially the pump's probably worth $20.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you know about these Amazon coupons?
No.
Have you heard of these? I hadn't heard of these either. Apparently, on Amazon, if you go to the page, you can get $10 off by hitting clip coupon and save. Once you click that, you'll be prompted to sign in. But once you click that, you get $10 off immediately. All you have to do is click the button.
Really?
I didn't know this. Here, I'm signed in over on my account, so you can show mine. So I have it here. If I hit clip coupon and save, I just saved $10.
And you know what? Where is the clip coupon?
So you don't get a coupon, but like
I see where it is. It's under the price.
Right. All you have to do is click that button, and you'll get $10 off. So the $46 chair becomes a $36 chair.
Wow.
I have never seen this before. This is the first thing that and so it's just right underneath the price. If you miss it, you don't get the coupon. But if you see it and click it, you do.
Wow.
So keep an eye out on products. I had never seen this. This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Me either.
And then it doesn't, once you actually go to check out, and I hit like add it to cart, and I have a whole bunch of stuff in my cart right now because I was searching for Christmas gifts. Nope. Oh no, you can show these. No one. This is for not immediate family members. Here.
Wait a minute. You have my credit card as form of payment.
Right. And so I guess see the clipped coupon is applied right here to save $10. Isn't that neat?
That is
and then I have to sign in. But yeah, I've never seen that before. So you get $10 off immediately. It's a $36 chair, and you get the pump, the chair, and everything included. What is this printed out?
No, came in the box.
Oh, this came in the box. So it just says it has $10 off. This is the receipt that we have. But it didn't charge you the $10, right? You didn't have to. Yeah, this was just an instant savings.
Wow.
Once you signed out.
Wow. So on those $4 bulbs, you would get the bulb and $6 change and pay nothing. Now that's the way to go.
Now I think it only applies to the chair. But
okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. By the way, the brand name is Smart Airbeds. Smarter Beds is, if you think about it, smarter beds, smart airbeds, smarter.
Oh, so it comes in black too, right?
It does come in black. It does come in black.
Okay.
As well. It's so funny. The first when I saw this, I immediately thought of like 1999. Like as a teenager, I basically wanted all of my furniture to be inflatable. Like I wanted an inflatable couch, inflatable chair. Like I don't know why, but it's part of my youth of that generation to want these inflatable things. Like it reminds me a lot of like the Spice Girls. I don't know. It's just.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Really interesting.
When you said it's going to take up the whole studio, I remember when I was doing mail order ripoffs years ago, I had a whole room full of inflatable furniture, and they had a photo of it in the living room, and it was on live with Regis and Kathy Lee. And we showed the photo. And then I said, Regis, you have a strong back. Let's go help me bring the sofa in. And Chad, the sofa must have been 16 inches long. So it was such a ripoff.
That is
because the photo had nothing in it that you would know the real size of.
Right.
But it was very funny when we went off stage and grunt and groaned, and then the
tiny little
the chairs were about this big, and the hassock was like
chairs,
that.
Basically. Yeah. That is funny. I just realized two things. I figured out where the fifth way that it could be is that you can deflate, because it comes in 3 inflatable sections, you could deflate the top section because it's not removable, and then lay it all the way flat. And if you just put that on,
it will be a bed.
Right. So if you think about it, like how it's set
there it is.
Like there,
okay.
Right,
so that's it as a lounge.
Right, that's a lounge, and that part that's blowing it up and keeping it up, if you deflate it, it would look like that.
Oh, there it goes.
No, it's 5. So it's a chair is 1. The chair with it out, like the foot, is 2. It turned over is 3. The bed is 4. What's the 5th? And what's the 5th? Where's the 5th? They only list 4. They only list 4. Well, yeah, that's right. Wait, where did this is the 5th one?
Life preserver.
Life preserver.
Life raft.
How is this a 5X inflatable chair? Okay, wait. Maybe you could sit on it without the back part inflated. And then it's a stool.
Wait, it says 5X inflatable?
5.
Maybe you can only inflate it 5 times.
It's 5-in-1 inflatable chair.
Yeah, 5-in-1.
Yeah, that's confusing. You got the chair. You got the chair with the footrest. You got the lounge. That's the same as this one. And then you got the bed, which we figured out. I don't
I guess the guy writing the copy didn't realize that 2 of those pictures were the same picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Or maybe like another section deflated, like instead of a double high chair, it's a single high chair. That seems really silly. And then finally, the pump, there is a nozzle at the end where you could deflate quicker. It will take the air and suck it out.
That is good.
Which is
kind
of nice.
Great.
Which the same attachment for the 3 different nozzles as well. So just wanted to point that out. So
that's great.
That is the Smart Airbeds inflatable 5X. Inflatable 5-in-1 inflatable
5X minus 1X.
Minus 1X chair. 2 to the power of 2 chair. Anyway, that was my crappy corner for the inflatable month. So with that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
What do you got for us this week?
Our letter, well, it came in as a viewer video letter. Ooh. And then as I was watching it, he's talking about a tea maker they used to use. And I thought, you know what? This is more Gadget Warehouse. So I'll read you the letter, and then we'll watch the video. Hi, Dick and Chad. In episode 1496, Chad was demoing the very nice but expensive tea maker. Mm-hmm. I wanted to share the way my wife and I make our tea for considerably less than the $250 unit you were talking about. As always, thank you guys for providing some of the best entertainment on the network. And it's signed T Snow Crash.
Oh, I know T Snow Crash.
Oh,
do you
well,
remember
then
Pig My Gamer? Yeah, we also had a letter from Pig My Gamer, who was Pig Me Gamer.
Yes.
T Snow Crash, they're partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's watch T Snow Crash's video.
Hello, Dick and Chad. It is T Snow Crash again. I was watching your episode 1496 of the Giz Wiz and saw that you guys were talking about a very expensive teapot thing maker, which was cool. It was very cool. But $250 is a lot of money, especially if, like, for example, let's say you're a college student. I'm going to show you my 3 tea gadgets technically, but I don't use one anymore. Number one is a really good tea kettle. This is an electric tea kettle. It removes from the base, and I can fill it up or what have you. I've already got it full of water, so I didn't have to do that on camera. And then down here, it actually tells me what the temperature is of the water inside. And if I hit program, I can actually set what temperature I want the water to be. In this case, I want 208 degrees, but it goes in 5-degree increments, so I just set it for 210, and then let it set for about a minute to cool down those extra couple of degrees. Anyway, what I used to use is this little tea pot thing that we got from actually Teavana. The problem is this thing was like $35, $40, and it works great, but as you can see, it's really stained. It's clean. It's really clean, but it's just stained from years.
Is that can you figure? Is that electric?
Or whatever.
I think it's
the bottom
just,
actually lifts
fits
up,
over, and it's just gravity
and the tea
powered.
Drains through. What I've
$40
used now is actually just a French press that I got at Starbucks. Boom. Teapot. I'm going to set this up, and I will show you everything in action. We are getting towards the end of the heat cycle here, and you can probably hear the water in there kind of steaming and not quite boiling, but it's definitely getting there. Causing myself physical pain so that I can show you if this is accurate.
I guess he's doing this all himself, making tea.
Yeah. It seems like this is the tea procedure for someone who knows, and the other one was for someone who just wants to hit a button.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
For this tea.
Because this is a lot of steps.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Here's to your health.
Perfect.
Is that a tea mug? Nah, that ain't no tea mug. That's a tea mug.
That's a gigantic mug of tea.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, this is the passion that I know that a lot of people have for making tea, and I feel like what we showed off was the layman's, like, if you have the passion but don't have the knowledge and like I have no clue what the tea temperature needs to be.
Right.
And Tea Snow Crash does. So, yeah. I mean,
yeah, no, and he's a fanatic about it that it should be like 118 degrees, but he can only do 120. So he has another thermostat that he can check and know when it's dropped to 2 degrees.
Right.
And that's all just to heat the water. Then he has the separate pot to start brewing the tea.
Right.
So,
I mean, that is a cool setup. I mean, that was like 7 gadgets in one. I mean, that was a really good video.
Yeah. So I still don't get that other pot he said he thought was $30 or $40. So
it's a
and you
filter
steep the
holder,
tea
basically.
over a cup.
Right.
Wow.
I think it's called a shoot, I forget what it's called, but like a drip press or something. But yeah, I've seen that for coffee a lot too.
Yeah, me too, for coffee.
Right, and it's basically the exact same thing that you put it over, you pour it in. That looked like it had some sort of valve, because I know the one for coffee normally just filters straight through. And I know with tea, it needs to steep. You need to let it sit in the tea leaves, and then you would drain it out of the tea leaves. I don't know. I'm making predictions.
Okay.
So I'm
but they should have made it out of something else that it was so badly stained that you.
And the French press he had was made out of glass, so it's not going to stain the glass, which is
have that problem.
Right.
Anyway, so if you want to make a video like Tea Snow Crash, he was just sending it in as a video letter, which we rarely get. So it's great that we could use it as the Gadget Warehouse, because that way Tea Snow Crash will get an autographed February 2015 Mad. He'll get a 35-year-old Alfred E. Newman photo, and he'll get some piece of crap, not the chair, not the pump, but some piece of crap.
Go get the valves that the pump uses.
The valves from the Gadget Warehouse. So if you want to make us a video, it can be my favorite gadget. It can be I invented this. I bought a piece of crap. Or the things we like best. I have an old something that I don't want to get rid of, and this is it. 2 to 3 minutes. And, you know, just a couple of things. You know, we always say we don't care what the video looks like. We care a little bit, okay? Shoot it in landscape mode.
Right.
And someone sent in a video with the radio playing. So... You know, we really have to hear you, okay?
Right. We have to hear you and see you. Turn on the lights in your house.
There you go.
Shoot it this way, not like this.
Exactly,
like this.
Exactly, yeah.
And hopefully we can hear you too.
Exactly. And then send it to Giz Wiz at twit.tv, okay? And hopefully we'll use it. And we are looking for videos because we are very low on them. So Giz Wiz at twit.tv, send us your video.
Perfect. I'm really looking forward to this because you said I would look forward to it. It's time for the letter.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters now.
And our letter is from Ernie McLaughlin. Spelled MacLauchlan. He says, say hi to Chad. The wife and I watch you guys every week. It's a great show. But he said, I bought this. I like it very much to charge my cell phone and my iPad when I'm away from home. And Ernie sent us the link to this. So, Josh, can you go to the link? Because... You and I, Chad, okay, just pan down a little.
Oh,
so he found us at a website, I guess. So there is the gadget. It is
the runner-up or the
No, this is the winner.
Oh, got it.
It is an 11,000, I believe. Just click on the thing. Yeah, $27 on Amazon. Click on that. So Chad, it looks like it's aluminum. 1,120 milliamps.
Yeah.
It's $27.
That's way cheap.
Amazon Prime.
And it has two USB ports.
Digital readout.
It does a 5-volt out. So it'll definitely get your iPad. Yep. It shows even an iPad. Multiple. That's really, really neat. You know, it's funny. The website that he linked us to is the Wire Cutter. I don't know if you've heard of the Wire Cutter.
I haven't.
I love the Wire Cutter. Basically, the idea of the Wire Cutter is they take one thing and they'll test all sorts of products and give you the best product. So you could see, you know, best everyday things for $50, to $100. This is their holiday.
Oh, that's great.
But they'll also do things like, it's the best place if I really don't know, let's say, what headphones to get. You can go here and they'll have it, or like, you can go into specific categories. So what is the best bookshelf speaker? And so you'll click in and they'll have the one that they like and a really humongous review on why it's the best. And then they'll also have a few other options as well. So great sound, but for a higher price. And they'll tag it. So this is a step up. And then if you're, something else, it's just really, really nice. I really, really like the Wire Cutter.
Are they thewirecutter.com?
Thewirecutter.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thewirecutter.com.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to I have so many of those, but I keep thinking. I have so many, but I don't think I have one that just costs $27.
So the Wire Cutter, it looks like I may have screwed up. It looks like the Wire Cutter, the actual pick, this is what Jeff is telling me, that they have weight on that one.
In the red.
They have a weight on it?
I'm so confused. Okay, so it says we spent 15 hours researching all of them. And then in this red, it says weight. After additional round of testing, the engineering consultant has changed our pick to the Anker 2nd Gen Astro E4. So apparently they changed their pick.
Oh, okay. We had that on the show. But that's $99, right?
This one is $29. This is 13. This is more, 13,000 milliamp hours, and it's the same price, and it's on sale. And this uses the Anker IQ charging, which is basically, I think, the same thing as the other one. But we know it looks like it has all the same things because it has both USBs, just like the other one.
Yeah.
And one micro, the input for micro USB, which is basically the same thing that this one was, because you basically in, out, out.
Yeah.
So so there's even it's like they use the same photos. The thing is that I, after using Anker before, I had a battery go bad on me, and their customer service was really good. And they got me a new battery, and they got me a whole new thing, and they didn't futz around with it's going to cost you $7 to charge you to send it back and forth. They just sent me a new one. So from a customer who's bought Anker before, they were really good when it came to customer service. So
good.
I gotta say, especially if the wire cutter is saying it's better and it has more battery life with a 13,000 milliamp hours.
I am so glad. It's so funny because I clicked order, and then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till after the show.
Yeah.
Because Chad always has some insight
on batteries. And that was Jeff. That was Jeff noticed it. He was the one who read the red text on the wire cutter. This is after
you cannot put anything by Jeff.
Right. And so you know
if he's in the studio.
Right. He's right. We can't get anything by him.
He even reads the whole iTunes agreement too.
Right.
The whole thing.
He reads the terms of service agreement. Yeah, so what most likely has happened is they've noticed that this is a better product. They haven't written up their full review of it yet. And that's why it's a little confusing that it looks like there's one that you should get, and then you read and it says, no, you should get this other one.
Oh, okay.
Is most likely what's happened. So cool, great.
So if you wonder what we're talking about, if you go to gizwiz.biz, the link that Ernie sent us is in. We ran Ernie's whole letter with the link. So.
Right. The one thing that this doesn't have that I noticed on the other one is a digital readout. It looks like it only uses LEDs.
Yeah, I do like the digital readout because you know if it's 72% versus blinking between 2 and 3 lights.
Right. I agree, but yeah, this one does not have that. So now let's get to the last time I'm going to get to say this live. I'll say it next week on the Best Of show. But get in your guesses for the What the Heck Is It game at gizwiz.biz. Head on over to the website, scroll down on the side, there is a banner for you to play for What the Heck Is This? This is a whole gadget. It does something. It has a use. I cannot wait because I really have no clue. This one in the last What the Heck Is It?
I would say it's a 20,000 milliamp battery pack with the new invisible battery.
Invisibad.
Invisibad, yes. Invisipack.
Invisipack. You won't know that it 17 amps. You hear 5, 2, 17. 17 amps. It's great. It has, it's definitely what it is. So get in your guesses. There are 12 Mad Magazines for correct answers, but 24 if you're funny, hilarious, clever, cute, or entertaining with your answers as well.
Perfect.
And you will win this Mad Magazine, the 20 Dumbest People, Events, and Things of 2014, signed by Dickie D.
Yes, sir.
What? Jeff says I'm in this one, but I don't. What?
Well, dumbest people.
Oh, because it's
that's
the
what
dumbest
he's saying.
people. Oh, I get it.
In that case, I think we're all in it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Smooth. So next week will be our best and worst of 2014. So look forward to that pre-recorded episode. And then, of course, you should join us for New Year's Eve when we will, here at Twit, be covering the New Year's in the best way we know how, with 24 hours worth of events and fun things. We have interviews. We have, we have like Jedi mind masters coming in. We're gonna have a bouncy house. We're shutting down the street in front of the Twit Brick House.
We have a jump up and down on that chair that Chad showed us.
That will be inflated and ready for children.
Put that in the house. It's gone already.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll have an electric bull. We're going all out. There's been at least 4 producers put on this task for the last 20 minutes. It'll be a really, really crazy cool day. Now that's
it's
all
going to be
live.
very crazy because the 4 producers are not talking to one another. I think that's what's going to make it very different.
And we've blindfolded them all, so they have to book everything, off of audio, with the computer speaking.
Nice.
So
nice.
It'll be really an interesting day. It's all live, so tune in to live.twit.tv if you want to catch all the action, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
You know about when it starts?
3 a.m., 4 a.m. Pacific. 3 a.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
On December 31st, and it goes to 3 a.m. Pacific time on January 1st. Sorry.
January 1st. Okay,
January 1st.
super.
Yeah. So starting at 3 a.m., moving all the way to the next 3 a.m. And oh gosh, last year was we had a band, we had all sorts of stuff. It'll be a ton of fun. I hope that everyone enjoys their holiday season in the next week.
Time we're live, I will be just back that morning from CES.
Oh my gosh.
And
It'll also be episode 1,500. 1,500 episodes of the Giz Wiz.
For 2015. This is
for 2015.
15.
Special guest Leo Laporte will be joining us. He'll
if he's recovered from 8 days, I guess he'll be okay by then.
He should be fine. He should be fine. Episode 1,500 of the Giz Wiz in 2015 is the next time we will see you live. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you in 2015.
I'll be here.